Hey Pisces, EverlongMystic here. So we're gonna do a 3C's reading because we care about your happiness. And the 3C's are the most common ways that we let negativity into our lives, into our space. So we're gonna see what the 3C's are for you. If I could shuffle. I have one finger not participating in the shuffling because I had a little bit of an altercation with a mandolin. Always use the guard. All right. Pisces. All right, the 3C's are comparing, complaining, and criticizing. So Pisces, what or who are you comparing yourself to? We have the Four of Pentacles here. Like something they have less than something, but that's what you want is less of something. So you're seeing people that have less of something, and you don't have less of something, and you want less of something. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but there we go. Feels a little bit hard. Like something that's hard for you to do to have less of that, whatever that is. Like maybe it's weight loss. Maybe it's baggage. I don't know. I don't know. So why? So why is this coming up for Pisces? I mean, it is Pentacles, so maybe you are seeing people being able to save money, like save money, have a savings account, and maybe you can't. Maybe it's something like that. But like, I really feel like they have less of something than you. And so the something is a problem. Like they have less of a problem than you do. Alright, so we have Six of Cups. So I kind of want to say this has been going on for a while now, Pisces. Then we have the Hierophant here. Obviously with the Hierophant here, we're gonna need like it's like you're trying to find like a spiritual reason for it. But even that quest to find a spiritual reason for it isn't stopping you from comparing yourself to others in that way. So so what is it that you really need here? Page of Cups. Pisces, you need to sit down and listen. You need to listen. The Page of Cups is my listener card. Look how attentive that is it an otter? What is that? A ferret? I don't know. But they got their cup of tea and they're ready to listen. Dang it. All right, so there's something that you need to hear. There's something that you need to be like very open-minded about here. So, so how do you get to that point? How do you get to where you're super open-minded and you're ready to listen? Let's ask Lefruma. We'll get a card of advice for Lefruma. And I just started feeling very warm all of a sudden. Ooh, needle mend. Okay. Alright, so we know something needs mending. Says in the deepest, darkest depths of Nithilvalir, I don't even know how to say that. The craftiest, most magical elves hammer and forge at the tiniest personal precious gift they can offer any soul, the eye hole of a needle. With this wondrous pointed pin, all the cuts and wounds inflicted through life might be stitched back together. The alchemy of precision healing and curing, mending all, correcting directions, and stemming pains with invisible seams. Wow, so that actually makes sense to like sit down and let's really think about this, right? Or let's really. It's like what am I trying to say? It's like it's not just like a spill the tea session where you're going to hear some juicy gossip. This is more profound than that, right? So it's not, and so like you're on the right track, Pisces, with the Hierophant here. You're on the right track trying to figure out how to mend this thing from the past. And you're on the right track. Yes, it's from the past. And it's like the universe or spirit is trying to get you to pay attention to something so that you can mend whatever this is, so you don't feel the need to compare yourself, like it doesn't even matter, like you wouldn't even want to. What's, you know what I mean? I feel like this is being worked on, but it's a, it's a you and the universe kind of thing, right? So the next section here is complaining. What are we complaining about? Six of Cups. Well, I mean, it seems like it's related to this comparing. So if we can mend this comparing, maybe we can mend this complaining too, Pisces. Ramp up that happiness. So Six of Cups again, something. It's the past, and it may not be just one event. It could just be the past. You know what I mean? Like all throughout my childhood, or all throughout my teens, or all through, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like it could be a very long. It could be decades long of doing something or feeling something, or you know what I mean? I'm not like feeling one singular event here. It's like maybe a singular event caused this, and then this just freaking lingered. Linger. So, I mean, we kind of know why, but let's get more specific. Why? So why is this the main complaint? Why is this the main complaint for Pisces? Six of Pentacles. You've got 666. It's like here we've got, with the Two of Wands, we've got like this crossroads, right? Like the, I don't like to, in the Two of Wands, I don't really like to see the wands touching. I like them to be separate, like the two separate, you know what I mean? Like, I like the cards that have like, you've got one wand, you've got another wand. Each represents a direction. You make a choice, or sometimes you've already made the choice. Here, it's like a crossroads, man, and it's all tangled up. This Two of Wands isn't very clear. It's not a clear, clean choice. So it's kind of telling me that the reason this just is so so stuck on you or whatever, you're so stuck on it is because you didn't have a choice in the matter. You didn't choose this. Like, you didn't choose to be born, you didn't choose to have that happen to you, you didn't like, although some people don't agree, some people say that we choose everything, but like it feels like you don't have a choice. So it's about the feeling of it, okay? And then with the Six of Pentacles here, it's like this ever long quest for some kind of balance, and it's a tangled mess. It seems very frustrating. So so what do you really need here? What do you really want? What do you really need here? Okay. So we have the Nine of Swords, and that's letting yourself feel it. So it's like you've been, I don't know if you've been placating yourself or just like self-soothing or whatever. Like whatever you've been doing, it's allowed you to get by all this time, right? Like get through it. But there's gonna come a point when you're gonna need to allow yourself to feel the pain. And it's mental, right? Because that's where the cure is. The cure is in the pain. And I swear there's a La Firma card that literally says that. I wonder if it'll come out. If it doesn't, I'll find it. Okay, let's get the card of advice for Pisces. A lot of times we avoid things that cause us anxiety, but it's almost like the what is it? The anticipation of it is the worst. When the actual thing isn't as bad as you thought, it's just the getting all worked up in the anticipation of it, right? Maybe that's why there's like this little pink rose in the center. Myself, humankind. No, this isn't the card. Alright, man. Myself, humankind. To be one with yourself. To be one with the space around you as well. To be one, all and everything. To be the symbol of a symbiotic, shared expression of self and others. To be a part of a greater whole, solo yet integral to the shared tribal soul. To be your own starling in the global murmuration, cloaking and flocking with feathered inspiration. I feel like this can help you get there. Oneness in general, right? But, man, I'm gonna find that, well, hold on, I'm gonna pause it while I find that card. Okay, I found it. It's Windhorn. This is the card that... Oh, interesting. It looks like all the swords, right? The symbol. This is the card that popped in my head about feeling the pain, so I'm just going to read this one to you. It says, dichotomies of densely tangled emotions with the remedy implied in the diagnosis. The moon calls to hear a visceral communal howling of human wolves shouting at the elements. The cure for pain is in the pain. Drain it out with an angry ancestral shout. And that's what this is here. This is the sound of the unbinding. Return the chaos to the draining refrain of order. What's found after the dance of disentanglement? Your cure. Okay, so let's go to the third section here. The last one is criticizing. So Pisces, what What are you criticizing here? Three of Wands. So, for this feels just like generally being like very critical of the future, like not having like having a negative attitude about the future. um, okay, so why, why, why are you criticizing the future? Or are you critical of, like, if you, maybe you don't think your ship's ever gonna come in? I don't know, this feels kind of negative, huh? Imagine that. Okay. Feels kind of negative. Pisces. Why? This is like fear of success or something here. It's like we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is like, it almost feels like almost perfect, right? Like, thing like something working out just beautifully, perfectly, like all the dominoes went where they were supposed to go and blah blah blah. But then there's something about the Knight of Wands where it's like over and over and over and over the same shit always happens. And it's in conflict with this nice flow of the Eight of Pentacles. At some point, I feel like you're gonna get tired of being critical of whatever this is. Like it's taken its toll on you with the Nine of Wands. So what's it gonna take? It's gonna take for you to let go of this. A little recognition, a little pat on the back. Good job, Pisces. You want to be the star for once? Okay. So how do you do that? How do you get your accolades? How do you get the thank yous and the appreciation? Or how do you feel appreciated? Bjork. Begin. Poplar tree. Adapting to relentless environmental stress, poplar trees wrap seeds in cotton casings and give these future wishes. What? Is this not a card of future wishes? I mean, these are candles. Oh my god. Okay. Let me start over. Poplar trees wrap seeds in cotton casings and give these future wishes pre-wrapped and ready mapped to the wind to carry and spread fresh life. Their roots, safe from wildfires, are studded with buds. And look, all the buds. You see all the buds? Ready to erupt from below the soil and grow anew. Same roots, new home, new world. Begin again with certain vigor, knowing your future's assured. So you gotta believe it, Pisces. See, that's the trick, right? It's like it's hard to believe it when you fall into this this valley of like criticism, right? And then the negativity kind of seeps in and you get kind of comfortable with it, and it's like, but then you don't, the more you do that, the less you believe you can have the Six of Wands, right? It's one of those mental tricks. Anyway, so Pisces, I wish you happiness and I will see you next time.